A short drive from the heart of St. George's, Mount Parnassus Plantation in Grenada is a sustainable farm for all of the spice in Spice Island. I went on the first tour that the plantation ever hosted. I had a great peek at everything they're doing here with a look at the fields, we had a bite to eat, and a cultural performance at the end. But it all started with making some bush tea.
I believe in bush tea, okay?
Oh, yes.
I grew up with my grandmother. Bevan, this is Bevan. So I am also part of a group called Grenada Agrotourism. So what is it we do? We highlight the agricultural part. This is bougainvillea, everybody should know. It's our national flower. And so we have different colors here. This is mango leaf. Mango leaf is supposed to be very high in antioxidants as well. I don't think I have to describe this one. Everybody knows. Knows what this one is. This one is Karai.
And let me tell you, this natural fresh tea was so delicious. We sipped it out of coconuts, and then we started a walk through the plantation. Walking among the trees include cocoa, peppercorn, soursop, and lots of other local fruits and vegetables. Our knowledgeable guide who told us all about the history of Grenada, the spices, and what they're used for, had lots of great details to share.
They do it done to help reduce population. And
There are quite a few fruits and vegetables I didn't recognize, but then there was also vanilla, and the other surprise, you can find cinnamon trees growing everywhere there. You can buy it, which is their biggest spice, alongside nutmeg and mace in almost every store. Mount Parnassus is a fully sustainable plantation, and they're focused on representing Grenada and growing the good food that's good for you. Owner Tricia Simon is not only offering tours now, she also sells eco-conscious soaps and goods that she makes herself, in addition to offering an eco-friendly suite on the plantation that guests can rent. But more on that in a minute. A few highlights from the tour for me was seeing how nutmeg grows and learning more about it, since it may not be what you expect. It's a fruit with a seed in the middle wrapped in another spice, mace. Thanks to Climate, Grenada also grows cocoa, which Tricia also uses in her soaps, and she showed us some of the things that she grows, makes, and sells.
I also have a skincare line. I think I'm not busy, but my son is an adult, so I don't have any babies. But this skincare line is called Botanical. It came about because of my son. He's biracial, and so yes, it was my birthday, yes. And he came and said, I'm getting sunburned. So it's here and his hair, So that is how I started this, like when he was a baby, but I never did anything. And it's now that I decided to start making things. I use a natural concept. I'm like, if you can't eat it, don't put it on your YouTube. This one, for instance, is oatmeal. This one's a charcoal. And I tend to use a lot of different things. So we have 3 different spices. So you have the mace, which is in here. So this is the mace. We use it for jams and jellies and different things like that. And then there's the inside one. I need to crack it. So you take out the mace like this. If you had gone down there, you saw the tree. In terms of you have the nutmeg. I have some there. Actually, I would grade it for those of you who don't know.
We also walked up the hill from the plantation to the heritage house that's currently being restored, and it has a great view looking out over St. George's below. With that view, we learned about the history of the occupiers who originally controlled the area, including the French and the British.
Occupied now, expecting a frontal attack. So the all, looking at the sea and took the main guns from Port George up to Old Fort or Hospital Hill Redoubt. Yeah? So looking at military policy. And the French now took the boats, after they dropped the guys at Dragon's Bay, that's at Morniness side. They started wading, they started moving, they started faking as though they're coming towards the town. The Brits now started firing, and the whole concentration now was looking for an attack, a frontal attack. The French, as I said, landed at Morniness, Dragon's Bay, went inland up to Mount Morris, and then flooded down the Tempe Valley, everything, all the lands around the fort is 108 acres of land.
Back down at the plantation, we toured more of the space and got ready to try a traditional stew. But first, here's a peek inside the cozy and authentic plantation house that you can actually stay in and rent. I love the attention to detail. I love the fact that they've tried to make this as sustainable and eco-friendly as possible. Grenada's traditional stew is called oil down, and it's made in one pot with vegetable spices, dumplings, and it's so delicious I didn't even take a video of it before I ate mine. Finally, to give us a real sense of the culture, they had traditional singers put on a performance for us singing the music of the island. Wow.
To the sand, our clothes are dampened, our backs are hard. But we are proud of the jewels of our land.
Yes.
Nutmeg.
Sing it, guys. Sing the chorus.
Nutmeg, cocoa, nutmeg from the land.
I love it.
Let me go dance the belly. Ay, 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 dance the belly. Dance the belly, oh. Dance the belly, oh. Let me dance the belly, oh. Let me dance the belly, oh.
Thank you so much for watching.